Memory, a matter of brains and brawn. Page 67. It's an informational text, it's nonfiction text, and we're going to be looking at analyzing proposition and support. What are those? Let's find out. Reading focus, recognizing proposition and support. Suppose Charlie's doctors were to propose a treatment for his condition based on one of their experiments. To evaluate that proposal, other scientists would have to determine how believable the doctor's arguments or reasons are. Charlie's doctors would probably begin their proposal with a proposition, which is an opinion. The proposition should be clearly stated. Then it's up to the other scientists to evaluate each reason that supports the proposition. A reason answers the question why about the proposition statement. Recognizing support. A proposition can be supported with the following evidence. So I'm of the opinion that uniforms are a good idea, so I could back up that proposition or opinion with facts, including the results of scientific research and surveys. Statistics, facts in number form. 70% of students who get to wear whatever they want score higher on whatever test. Examples, specific instances that illustrate reasons or facts. Anecdotes, brief stories such as personal experiences. Definitions, and opinions from experts on the subject, especially with direct quotations. So maybe get like Ralph Lauren or something to sound off, or find something that he wrote. Facts versus opinions. Uh-oh. When you read a persuasion, you must determine which statements are facts and which are opinions. A fact is something that can be proved true by direct observation or by checking a reliable reference source, such as an encyclopedia. The following statement is a fact. IQ tests measure logical, verbal, and mathematical ability. This statement is not a fact. IQ tests are reliable measures of human ability. It might sound like a fact, but it's the kind of statement that is impossible to prove. An opinion is a belief or an attitude. An opinion cannot be proved true or false, but it can be supported with facts. As you read the following article, you'll notice the proposition right away. How many kinds of support can you find? Some of the words you're going to encounter in this one: inevitable, unavoidable, crucial, an adjective meaning highly important, provocative, stirring up thoughts or feelings. That's an adjective as well. Irrevocably, that's an adverb, in a way that cannot be undone or changed. And finally, cognitive, having to do with the process of knowing and being able to remember. Page 68. Memory, a matter of brains and brawn. Mental, physical exertion needed to preserve the mind. By Lauren Neergaard, Associated Press. The brain is like a muscle. Use it or lose it. That is the growing conclusion from research that shows fogged memory and slowed wit are not inevitable consequences of getting old, and there are steps people can take to protect their brains. Mental exercise seems crucial. Benefits start when parents read to tots and depend heavily on education. But scientists say it is never too late to start jogging the gray matter, your brain. People have to get physical too. Bad memory is linked to heart disease, diabetes, and a high-fat diet. All risks that people can counter by living healthier lives. In fact, provocative new research suggests these brain protective steps, mental and physical, may be strong enough even to help influence who gets Alzheimer's disease. There are some things that if you know you have a family history of Alzheimer's and you're just 20 to 30 years old, you can start doing to increase protective factors, says Dr. Amir Soaz of Case Western Reserve University Medical School in Cleveland. It is also good advice for the average baby boomer hoping to stay sharp, or mom priming her child for a lifelong healthy brain. Most important, quote, read, read, read. Soaz says, do crossword puzzles, pull out the chessboard or Scrabble, learn a foreign language or a new hobby. Anything that stimulates the brain to think, he said. And cut back on television, Soaz insists. When you watch television, your brain goes into neutral, he said. Just a few years ago, scientists believed the brain was wired forever before age 5. And that over the ensuing decades, a person irrevocably lost neurons and crucial brain circuitry until mental decline became noticeable. Scientists now know the brain continually rewires and adapts itself, even in old age. Large brain cell growth continues into the teen years, and even seniors can grow at least some new neurons. What keeps brains healthy? Clues come from Alzheimer's research. Numerous studies show people with less education have a higher risk of Alzheimer's than the better educated. Lead researcher Mary Hahn of the University of Chicago found less than a 9th grade education a key threshold. Other studies suggest a difference even between holders of bachelor's and master's degrees. It's not just formal education. Reading habits between ages 6 and 18 appear crucial predictors of cognitive function decades later, said Dr. David Bennett of Chicago's Rush University. And that's from the paper The San Francisco Chronicle. Page 69. Number 1. Which of these statements is the proposition of this article? Number 2. All of the following types of support are used in the article except facts, statistics, anecdotes, opinions. Number 3. What is the writer's attitude, way of looking at, feelings towards, about the possibility of increasing and preserving intelligence? Seem kind of hopeful? Neutral? Pessimistic? Angry? 4. To keep the brain active, Dr. Amir Soaz suggests all of the following except reading, playing chess, watching educational television, or learning a foreign language. 5. The experts quoted in this article agree on which one of the following statements. What do they agree on? Is it A, people who read will not get Alzheimer's disease? Is it B, reading and education can lower the risk of getting Alzheimer's disease? C, physical exercise can prevent Alzheimer's disease? Or D, memory is the most important function of the human mind? Take a look-see underneath constructed response. According to the article, how's the brain like a muscle? Skip it. At what point in life do the benefits of mental exercise begin? Skip it. Number 3, what 3 factors are linked to bad memory? Skip it. 4, don't skip this one. According to one expert, what happens to people when they watch television? You think on that. Memory, a matter of brains and brawn.